welcome back. In this lesson today we will see how to set up the default account for Dolibarr, and which is the step 4, and we can do that by going to setup, okay, and then we will choose default account. First, accounting account used for customer third parties. In this account, as you can see even by the explanation, what account you will use to log the financial transactions for your customer. Search for it and you have here customers. Okay, this will be the default account. We will set it to be the default account. Okay, now for the vendors, suppliers here. Okay, and accounting account used for user third parties. Third parties, as we said, it could be a customer, it could be a vendor, it could be a prospect, anything. We will use this account for this stuff. What are these default accounts? Now we set the customers, suppliers, the staff, all these things. But what does it mean? Now, when you create, let's say, a customer, within the customer card, as we saw in our previous lessons, once you are creating a customer, you will have the ability to add the accounting account for this customer, specific for this customer. So every financial transaction with this customer will be logged into that account. So let's say you created a customer, you didn't place an accounting account for this customer, a specific account. What will happen? Dolibarr will come to these default accounts and will search for the what default account for the customers, and will log whatever transaction there in this under this account, the default account. For the suppliers, as again the same thing. If you created a supplier, you didn't, or the vendor, and you didn't add a specific accounting account, Dolibarr will come and log the financial transaction occurring between you and this vendor into this account. For the users, again the same thing. You can change this. This is like for explanation. It's the chart of accounts, the accounting accounts. It depends on your own business. It depends on the need of your business, how you run your business, what do you need for Dolibarr to do in order to manage and serve your business. So we can, like, let's say for my users, okay, the user third parties, I want to create another account. I go, as we discussed earlier, we will go to the chart of account, we create a new account, we name it, we label it, so it will be easier for us to reach it, to understand what's happening, what's going on with the financial transaction, and we come again back to this default account page and we set it as a default account. Again, this will apply for all of these. You know, here the account, the default account for bought products. If you are purchasing a product, in the products, as we saw before, you have like two possibilities for the product, either to be only for sale or only for being purchased, or both. So now for the bought products, if we are buying a product and we didn't specify an accounting account for that product, for that bought product within its own page, Dolibarr, it will log the financial transactions around that product. We will specify here the default account. And again, for the sold products, for bought services, for sold services, for the VAT, now for VAT, if the value added tax purchases, which account, you can specify like 2 different accounts for VAT, one for the items purchased and one for item on sale. The default paying account for VAT, which one will be, and account of wait, like if we have a waiting or pending transaction, financial transaction, still they are still pending, and we didn't specify that for the customer, for the vendor, for whatever within their own user cards. Where Dolibarr gonna record these transactions? We will choose again the account, the account of transfer, the internal transfer between accounts. Let's say you set the account of the capital and you purchased let's say a car as a fixed assets of your business, you will transfer the amount of this vehicle, of this car, and this transaction, this transfer transaction, where will be recorded. We will choose the account to register donation if you have donations. We didn't activate that, as you remember, but if you activated the module of donations and you are doing some donations for the public, for the community, where it will be recorded. The account of capital, okay, by default, it's and then the interest, the insurance. We can then just simply click modify to save what we've done. Okay, let's go back to the accounting page. In the step 5, define accounting accounts and journal codes for each bank account. To use this, as we discussed earlier and again, each account, each bank account, each user, each customer, each vendor, each product should be assigned to accounting account, so the transaction will be recorded in a right way within Dolibarr accounting module. Now for the bank account, we will go setup and we go to bank accounts. Okay, as you can see here, we have the bank account. If you remember, we created this V1 bank account for the salesperson. We can modify here, okay, and we go to accounting account will be sales of the finished product. Let's say no, I want only the sales of the PC. It will be sales of the PC. Every transaction on this account will be recorded on the sales of the PC account, accounting account, and will be logged into the sales journal. After we finish modifying, we just press modify and it will be saved. We go back to the accountings, and for the VAT setup now, which is the step 6, we will go again setup, VAT accounts, and we can see here what the VAT accounts we have. We have the first one with the rate 0, you have the rate 0, you have the rate 4, you have the rate 6, and you can activate, you can activate and deactivate these accounts. And if we edit, as we clicked edit, the country, the code of the account, the rate, what's the rate? 0. Include tax too, does it have another tax like VAT tax, the city tax, the state tax, these things? Do you want to add any tax rates to this account? Then we can choose here where you want Dolibarr to log them, into which account. Let's say we choose the tax account with the number 633. Then we will click modify. Now, as you can see, the sales account, when a sales transaction recorded within Dolibarr, the tax amount within that sales, if the one we choose within the sale, this rate, it will be logged into this. And if this rate was applied to a purchase financial transaction, the VAT will be logged into this account. Okay, if we go back to the accounting, now we reach step 7. For the tax, we're gonna set up the tax account. We go back to setup, we go to tax accounts. Again, let's say you have other taxes than the VAT. Let's say we want to add like an income tax account. IT, income tax, will be the code. The label, let's say income tax, okay. And the country, accounting account, income. We have here the income taxes, okay. Is it deductible? Yes or no? Yes, it's deductible. Okay, I have to pay these taxes, so I will add. Okay, now you can see it has been added to the list of the account taxes. Okay, and as we have it now, we can log our taxes into this account. Then let's go back to accounting. Now in step 8, the expense report accounts. We will go to the setup, expense report accounts. Okay, this again, it's specific to your business. What expenses do you expect that your employee or your business or you yourself you are doing for your business will encounter during running your business? For example, here as we can see, these are made earlier, like the breakfast, the maintenance, the car rental, the fuel, these things. If you want to add a specific a specific a specific expense report account, we can say, let's say, business trip PT. Okay, business trips. Okay, and the accounting account will be staff cost, for example. It's a staff cost. I want to log the business trips cost into to the staff costs, and I will add it. Now I have the business trips. When me or my employee want to add an expense report and log it into the business trips, he will have it. I want, for example, let's say I want to activate the breakfast one. Now I have the breakfast activated. So when I want to add an expense report and log it into the breakfast, I can do that. Okay. Now let's go back to the accounting. And as we can see, we are on the final step, step 9. We will go to setup and product accounts. In product accounts, you can see we don't have much products, okay, but as you can see here, we have our products. Some of them, they have their account, dedicated accounts, and some they don't. We can edit. Let's go to PeerPie. Okay, here in this, as you saw in the list, it does not have its own account. If we modify and we come here, the accounting code for sales and accounting code for purchases. Okay, what that mean is this, because as you can see in the status, the product in the product card, we can see that this for sale. Is it for sale? No, I don't sell these things, but I have to purchase it. I need it like a raw material within my business. We come here, it's not for sale, it's for purchase. So we will add for purchase the account code purchase. Okay, purchase of goods. Now I choose this because I don't have a specific accounting code for this product. But if I want to make like a specific accounting account for this product, I just simply, as we explained before, go to the charts of account, add in an accounting account for this product with its name, with its code, and then when I come, I update it here. So every transaction, every purchase transaction of this product will be logged into that accounting code. Okay, if we go back to the product account, let's say here, as you can see, the mode sales or the purchases, it will if we click refresh, it will depend. These are products for purchase. These are the products my business is purchasing to keep running. And if we choose mode sales and we refresh, these are the products that my business is selling to people, to its customer. Okay, and we go back to accounting, and as you can see now, we finished going through the setup of accounting module within Dolibarr. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.